I get to Bangkok. I was staying at the Sheraton, you know, the Hilton, or so, I can't remember what the fuck it was. But I went up to the clubhouse for breakfast. And there was a nigga in there. I think he from Cali, but originally from Cali, and I think he stayed in D.C. And it was another nigga in the military, and we was in the clubhouse upstairs eating. It was real nice. Shit. So, me and the nigga from Cali, the nigga name is Bully. That's when we go by Bully. And he was, you know, I was in Bangkok. That's where I was going. I didn't know where to, you know, I didn't know where to go. I just so happened to run into this nigga, man. I'm not, there we go with the so happen. Nothing is by chance. Nothing. Nothing is by chance, but I say I so happened to run into this nigga. But I did run into this nigga. And we ate breakfast, you know. I mean, it was the shit. The breakfast was the shit. Top of the line. Everywhere. I mean, nigga, you couldn't get in that motherfucker. You can't just walk in there. We was in the clubhouse. You know what that, for niggas that don't know. You know, I ain't gonna act like everybody know, but that, you know, it ain't just no nigga, no regular shit, nigga. It's upscale shit. You know what I mean? I run into this nigga. Man, that nigga talked for a few, and I asked him what he gonna do. He said he was gonna go to Club Sugar. I was just there. I had just got there. And I can't remember how I ended up with the clubhouse package. It was something I did. I booked. I don't know if because I normally I book online, but I think I booked there, and that's all they had left. So that's how I ended up with the clubhouse package. But I know when I meeting this nigga, the story wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the fucking same. So there's no by chance, you know, that I met this nigga and blah, this and that. It's no by chance. But this nigga guided me and directed me to where I needed to go. I don't know why that light is blinking like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. This is the prophecy. Niggas think this is a game. Look. I don't know why the fuck that's doing that. But I'm telling this story and the light is coming in and out. Nigga, this is the prophecy. You know, I posted some shit on Instagram, fucking, you know, not necessarily fucking around, but I mean, I found this shit when I found it. And I mean, you know, it pertained to me because I fuck with French, Montana. And like I said, this ain't gonna make sense to everybody. And I don't give a fuck. I gotta get that out of my mind. I could give a fuck if it makes sense. But nigga, this is what it is. If niggas wanna know, if niggas wanna know what's up with me, who is this nigga, what is he really over there doing with these hoes? How's he over there? Nigga, you hearing it? You hearing it right here. You hearing it. I'm raising my voice because this is the truth. I'm emotional about this shit. And I want to be emotional about it because that's how I can get you to feel what I'm feeling. I can't tell you when I ain't gonna better tell you everything per, you know, because I mean, you know, I don't know when I found this shit. Canada, Lawrence, I'm sure that'll mean something. Look at this shit. Look at the dude. Look at the dude. And look what he's saying. Can you see that? You are a false prophet. Let me see. Turn it like that. Yeah, there it go. You are a false prophet. The return of the Mac was foretold. You will suffer for your lives, French Montana. You are not the return. You are not the fulfillment of the prophecy. And you know what? I claim that. That's what I did. I said, I'm the fulfillment of the prophecy. But I could say that for my life. But it's still the prophecy for all. Because I'm interacting with everybody that I come across. First Montana's selling records, but he's not doing what I am doing. And if it's the publicity that it's getting, okay, fine, whatever. But it's still being done reality versus this is not a record. This is not, you know. I got a mind to call Bully right now just to see what he has to say. Because I don't know, he knows, because I done said it too many times. He knows the pivotal point he played in me, for me in Thailand, and Philippines, And look, I don't have no problem saying this because it's all the truth. I know how niggas don't want to say certain shit because they know niggas will come back and try to hate and you know, say, yeah, nigga, you heard the nigga say I'm the this and this and that and this, but no, this is what, you know, I'm opening up a door for a nigga to do some kind of damage. But it's not that I give a fuck, but the nigga, he say anything other than this, a lie. He really don't even know everything that's going on. He just know the part that he played in the shit. And it was a big part, but that's all the credit he gonna get. Direction. Like John the Baptist pointed Jesus in the right direction. And nigga don't, you know what? I don't give a fuck what niggas think, but I'm not comparing myself to Jesus. And this nigga, well, the prophecy is foretold, nigga. So this nigga, he, you know, he said he's going to Club Sugars and this and that. So he went. I didn't go. I was doing, I can't remember what I did that night. I can't even remember. Oh, I know. I went on, you know, just out on the town. I just went out, you know, like they got little strips and stuff. I just went out on the strips and shit. That's, I mean, I just seen the town, you know, like, cause, you know, he was going to the club. I think he was supposed to let me know what the club was or what, I don't know, man. But I know I just went out like, you know, checking out the scene. You know, I get familiar with my surroundings. So I'm walking, looking, talking. And I realized what they was doing. They was selling everything. They was selling everything. Everything. Thing you could think of. Including pussy. But where can you go and they not sell pussy? See, that's where we're finna get to it. Where can you go and they not selling pussy? They selling pussy at church. Where can you go they not selling pussy? So that wasn't like, okay, they selling pussy. I just knew that they were selling pussy. And they selling Beats by Dre, they selling Polo, they selling all kind of shit out there. Food, Viagra, I mean, everything. Dildos, they were selling every motherfucking thing you could think of. It was being sold. Weed, drug, all kind of shit, man. It was on. That's what I did. So he got back with me, but you know what? I remember when I was in Malaysia, these two niggas, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just say, 'cause this is how I was feeling. To me, they was acting like they didn't want to share no information with me. Let me turn my shit around. They was acting like they didn't want to share no information with me. But they said Phuket and Pattaya, but I didn't really say it right, and I recorded it. And that's what, you know, they was like, when you go to Thailand, man, go to Phuket or Pattaya. I really didn't even remember that shit, but I recorded it on my phone, and I said it all fucked up, so I really didn't even say it right, but I'm sure I could have figured it out. But I didn't even go back to that until after the fact. So the nigga tells me, hey man, we're going to Pattaya. That's what he said, him and his uncle. He was there with his uncle. I don't think I seen his uncle until I was in Pattaya. This nigga goes to Pattaya, and I'm behind him. He get there, I get there, I'm at the spot. And you know, he's talking like I know this shit, but he like, man, I'm getting ready to go to Walker Street. Now, I don't know what the fuck that is. But I wonder if I still got them texts. Nah, I think I lost that phone, man. Cause that shit is like, to end what ended up happening behind with this shit, that shit is like history. Cause I know I've made history with this shit. This ain't no, oh, he talking shit. Nigga, I done made history for real. For motherfucking real. If you stick around long enough, you gonna hear it. This nigga, bro, where you at? I remember I was getting them text messages. Where you at, man? Man. Oh man, you know, I don't want to just say shit because that may not be what he said. But the nigga made it clear. Nigga act like it was like, this is the sense I got it from. That he died and was in heaven and was telling me, man, you know, telling me about heaven. That's what he was. One thing I can say he's saying was, bro, I think I seen the baddest bitch I ever seen in my life. That's what the nigga said. And I can't remember exactly what I was doing, because I don't move fast like that, you know. And I don't talk fast. I still like to think about what I'm going to say before I say it, because I don't, you know, I want it to be true. And not, can somebody come and contest it or say, so sometimes I have to reiterate, but I try not to reiterate. But the way the nigga was talking, I thought he had died and went to heaven. I'm just keeping it real with you. And I got there, and I found the spot. And he never lied. That was my initial, it was like it was angels walking around in that motherfucker. Because you would think the angels are the baddest thing you ever seen created. You know what I mean? A female angel that would be like, golly. What Eve looked like. Eve was probably super, super duper bad. She was the first one created. But it was some bad motherfucker. I got footage from that night. It was Beyonce's. It was Rihanna's. It was, man, it was, all the, I mean, and they ain't even the baddest, but all the baddest bitches. Natural. No, I mean, I guess it was might have been something that had some surgery, but I mean, I ain't seen none. I mean, I put it like this to be said, I maybe seen one, but the rest of them bitches is natural, buddy. Natural disasters. Natural disasters. And the coldest part is, I done had some of the baddest of the bad, the top notch, the number one, the draft picks. That's what I ended up having to call that shit the draft. The NFL draft or the NBA draft. Cause you go whatever round you go, round meaning any time, any hour, it ain't really no set time. I mean, and it's the bad, I mean, at one time I did hear a nigga say the leftovers. I don't know, but it kind of appeared to be some leftovers. I said ain't no bad one, but them hoes is, they starting anywhere. The ones we talking about, cause we didn't got this is months later when I'm done, nigga didn't got accustomed to the super duper bads everywhere. Now you go in the club in the States, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 super bads. Now with surgery, it's probably more super bads than that. I'm not talking bad. Body, face, hair. Now these bitches was authentic with real hair. Real hair. Real, I mean, these bitches, see, you might have a bad bitch, but her hair is fake. So if you got a bad bitch and she's put together by a doctor, she's not really bad in comparison to these motherfuckers here that got everything is real. Bitch might have some dental work, teeth clean or something, but that's it. The bitch is gonna have ass, titties. Now Asian bitches ain't no, but for titties, but you gonna have some bad ones with everything. And even if you gonna say it's some shit LeBron can't do. We talking about with NBA, it's some shit that LeBron can't do, but he's still bad. On the court he gonna shoot. He gonna, outside he gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna go inside. He gonna shoot threes. He gonna, he gonna play defense. So these hoes just gonna do. I mean. But it was one in particular that was on me hard. And now when I look back and I'm thinking now, I see some of the little shit that was going on that I didn't pick up at the time. But that bitch was on me hard. Super duper hard. More than they allow. Cause they cut niggas. Yeah, nigga, okay, they ain't, they ain't doing too much begging and all that. They really cut niggas loose fast and in a hurry. They go through niggas, they got body counts, buddy. That's the whole thing. I didn't know how them hoes was operating, nigga. It's the hip hop club. It's the hip hop club. I'm in the club, nigga. I'm in the club. They playing all, where they put the West Coast shit on. Bully start doing the crip walking and all that shit. They put Snoop and all that. They didn't play. They didn't play no South shit. But they played the hell out the Atlanta Migos and all that. They played the hell on. So I'm in the hip hop club, nigga. And it's bad bitches. And the cold thing about it, this bitch was on me so fucking hard. And she wasn't the baddest. I'm telling you that now. Bully, that nigga left with a bad motherfucker. One of the bad, of all times. Now what he did and all that, that's on him. But Cause I don't want to get too deep into the shit. Cause I ain't talked to, he might not want niggas to know, but I guess they won't know. But he went off of one of the, you know, I don't know if it's the one that he really wanted, but the bitch was bad. You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, as far as bodies, she got one of the baddest bodies that I done seen there for the makeup, genetic makeup, cause she's slim and she got some kind of ass type like a horse. Her shit's sitting like a horse. And she's slim. Them hoes work out and everything. So he had that bitch and it was, you know, they was pulling on me. They was pulling on me. And I came down here at like around 340, almost probably 350. I'm 6'4", about 350 coming in. So I'm getting love, but for some reason I had to hook up with this bitch, and I call her my day one, and I kept it cool with her. We fell out, but I kept it cool with her. And trust me, she don't have to keep it cool. She don't have to. Nigga, do you understand? These hoes is conceited for real. Shh. Nigga. For real. Conceited. Nigga. What? Anyway, this bitch, what she was doing, which is out the normal, because like when they see you talk to other bitches, they get offended by that shit. I mean, but this bitch was hitting me like, oh, I see you talking to another bitch, and you know. She was wanting to fuck with me. Plain as that was her agenda for that night, was fucking with me. She wanted to fuck with me, period. It wasn't nothing, you know. So, man, I can't even tell you how I ended up fucking with her. But I did. Man, and it's all blurry, but I mean, I'm trying to make sure, man, because, you know, I just thought about something else that happened. And I'm trying to make sure that was her. Man, I can't. I'm really trying to get this shit as accurate as possible, man, because it makes the difference. And really, you know, I like the authenticity. But, because I feel like if it's not authentic, you lie to yourself. So I'm just trying to make sure with her role. I know the role that she ultimately ended up playing in the whole thing. And maybe that's the whole point, because I was trying to see. And if it was a bitch before that, I don't remember her. That's how I can't see it. The way I remember it is, I just remember it being her. I don't remember the next time. You know, I'm gonna go back on the messages if I can. I don't think I still have my phone. No, when I was, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. But I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you as I know it to be. Cause I thought about, but that's just confusion. Cause I can't. See, it's confusing. So I'm gonna just put it like I remember it being, how I remember it going. The bitch you see on the header up here on this channel, the header with the yellow shirt on, that's her. I consider her, or she is, the day one. That's the first bitch. When I go to this club and I fuck with this bitch, I'm fucking with her. She ain't letting me get it away. She's fucking with me. She just gotta have a problem with some nigga. She's trying to get this nigga in trouble with the U.S. Embassy because he didn't beat the bitch up and some more shit. But she fucking with me, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. This is some, you know. But she fucking with me, and look, see what niggas don't understand about this shit is. I was guided. I'm gonna get niggas on track. Since if niggas are interested, I'm gonna do my best to get the story to you so you can understand this. When I'm in the motherfucking situation with this bitch, I'm not knowing what's going on. I'm just going with what I see. I mean, you know, it's the reality because I don't know nothing else. I don't know. I mean, this is what it is. It's not like I knew the alternate version of this shit. I'm watching this shit like I was watching the Pac movie. It's playing out in front of me. Me and this bitch was together. Now, together every day for some days. I can't remember how many days, but every day for some days. That was the first time I did that, but it wasn't the last. We were with each other for days. The bitch was telling me her business, but the bitch didn't give me the most valuable information. She was just fucking with me. See, and y'all niggas, see, I know. Let me explain something. Let me hurry up. Let me help y'all understand. These bitches charge. Let's do that. These bitches charge. They charge. That wasn't no fucking hip hop club, nigga. That was a motherfucking hoe house with 1,000 hoes. And maybe one or two, and nigga, this is not without any exaggeration, nigga. We talking about, nigga, one or two bitches that was in there for some, to have a drink, have a good time, and meet a guy and all that. Nigga, one or two. And nigga, I'm not saying that, nigga, and that's just to give you an idea, nigga, but nigga, it was hundreds. You know, I mean, you know, I can't put a number on it, 600, 700 motherfucking hoes in there, hoes. Did I know? No, I didn't know. I didn't know what the fuck this shit was. Nigga, like I said, it was a hip-hop club. I was at the hip-hop club, man. And hoes was getting at me just like they would get at me in the States. Give me the eye or grab me or it wasn't no, I mean, it was the same shit. So, as I remember, when I got with this bitch, It was, look, man, trust, this is how I felt like, I really don't want to fuck with her, man. But I'm going to fuck with her. That's how I felt. And this bitch is breaking motherfuckers. She got a condo. She don't work. You know, she getting it. And been getting it and getting it. And gonna get. I got videos of us laid up. This bitch didn't give me that game. She didn't tell. I mean, we talked about a whole lot of shit, but we never talked about that. My point in all this is, that's how I was introduced into this shit. And after that, it was another one with the same shit. Just fucking with me. Well, I'm trying to figure it all out. Niggas, you can't just go down there and pimp. You ain't finna just walk in the door pimping. Pimping shit, no, cause it's a whole different game, man. I mean, I don't know how niggas don't understand that, nigga. They been hoeing since 15, 16, man. Please believe that. And it's set up for the hoe. They hoeing right next to the police station, right across the street from the police station. You're not gonna just walk in there and pimp. The best thing for you to do is get in there and try to see what the fuck is going on. You gotta go to school and talk to the hoe and like, okay, all right, yeah, I got it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Then you know what you can do. You're not just gonna go in there and just do whatever the fuck you wanna do and it's gonna work. I mean, you could do that, but nigga, that's just something that just end up happening. Man, it was another bitch after that. And then it was another bitch after that. But you gotta understand, okay, now look at this. If they with me, they not at the club and they not making no money. See, I don't know all this is going on. Do you not understand that? It's like, okay, this is where the hoes go. Okay, they in her home and okay, nigga, ain't nobody told me a motherfucking thing. Nigga, it's like motherfucker, I'm 5 years old, they put me in kindergarten. I don't know shit. I was in kindergarten, man. So this is what they teach me in kindergarten is, I'm gonna get with a nigga, I'm gonna do this. They ain't teaching me they charging down here. Which, like I said, you can buy pussy anywhere, but that's the main objective for, if you want to go out, that's what you run it into, buddy. A bitch trying to sell you some pussy, no matter what. That's where we talking about records. So this came to me. This shit, this whole, what these hoes was doing came to me, man. It came to me. It came to me. So this is what I learned. This is what I experienced. They give you, fake shit in school and you learn that and you find, oh man, like the homie say, the earth is flat and they teach you it's round, but it's really flat, so you don't know. Shit. Then one day I ran into one that was all about the money. Shh. Bitch. Okay, I'm learning that. Now, what the fuck is she talking about? Then, I'm learning these bitches is in here selling pussy. That's what this is all about. And some niggas knew, they didn't even tell you. So when I see a nigga, I tell a nigga, hey man, you take one of these bitches home, you got a bill in the morning. They don't know that. They just think the bitch think he cute and all that. That bitch you finna pay, nigga. They not going for free. Like Tupac say, I peeped the weakness in the rap game and sold it. Woo, that's studying and learning and listening to them hoes and taking my time, figuring out the system. Paid the fuck off. Paid the fuck off. Cause then I seen a weakness in the game. And I got it and sold it up. Now, I don't want to tell y'all niggas well, no, fuck that. Knowing that these bitches lust. They have a lustful spirit. Since we talking like this, they have a lustful spirit. They have feelings. And it all can be manipulated. So nigga, it was on from there. It was on from there, and nigga, the type of shit I was doing, what I was getting out the situation, if you follow me. It was record breaking. I had to ask the nigga, I'm trying to get y'all to understand. I had to ask the nigga, I said, hey man, what does, how would you interpret, it was a nigga that was there for like 20, 30, I don't know, he was there for a long time. And I was like, man, how would you interpret a bitch giving you her money or spending her money on you and ask you for your money? And that nigga was like, she gotta like you. That was his only answer to it. But I just had to ask, man, because that's what was the situation for me. Non-stop. And like I said, they came and went, and it was based on things and, different shit. But, is it something that I said I should have kept? Yeah, but you know who I can fuck with? And I'm not going to even try for the third time, like, because after day one, we fell out. We ended up fucking with each other again. And you know the cold thing about it is, when I fucked the bitch, I was like, oh my God, she got the best pussy out the whole, I said that, it was like, and it's still, that's why I said maybe I need to fuck her again, because the whole thing is, at the time, and I remember it was a bitch after that, the pussy was better, but at the time, I was like, this pussy's the best. That motherfucker ranked up there. And I was like, that would be the case, this bitch being the day one and having the best pussy down there. She was still getting money. I didn't pursue trying to fuck with her and getting in and seeing what I can do and so on and so forth. I didn't do that, man. For some reason, but it was cool to be fucking with the day one, the bitch that put me on to the game in that motherfucker, man. Now I ain't gonna even say put me on. She set the tone for me. She set the tone. Her, and then it was reimbursed. It was what is that shit called? When it was reinforced with the hoes afterwards. But you know, I had experienced during with the O's afterwards. I had experienced, you know, like I said, hoes did come out and say it was about some money, and I ended up knocking some of them too. That's the cold part about it. That's the cold part about it. I was catching them lusting, and I was catching them with that money. I mean, I was catching them. I am catching them, cause this is here is being recorded as I'm in location. So if you can understand the situation, you got the baddest of the baddest, and then you got, of course, like I said, you know, in any other case, you would expect the ego. So why wouldn't you expect one on these hoes with super egos? And they choosing up. And I'm taking advantage of the situation. I had a bitch doing so much, it scared me one time. I was like, no, she doing too much. But she talked some shit. That's how I ended up parking ways with her, because you know, and my brother, stepbrother Pepper Ron would say, you know, he probably would have said, he probably wouldn't let the bitch go. But I've been hard, like, okay, bitch, you gonna say something like that, you gonna throw a threat out there? Okay, well, bitch, that's what you gonna do. Well, Pepper Ron would have probably been like, nah, why you gonna act like that? And he got a few more. But I don't, nah. I mean, niggas do shit different. And that could have worked, but, you know, sometimes I'm stubborn and I do what I do. I mean, the Philippines, same shit. You know, I'm just gonna give you a quick story from the Philippines because I want to get into some other shit. And we up on an hour. Once again, Bully, I go to the Philippines. He say, I hit him up. I'm in Manila. I'm already knowing this ain't right. And I think the motherfucker that was driving me, he mentioned it first. But I'm not sure about it. But then I called that nigga Bullies, man, go to Angeles City as soon as possible. Nigga, I was like, fuck it. I left that night. You know, I just checked right back out. Left that night and headed up. Yeah, cause I got there during the day. That's what I'm saying, man. The prophecy. I got there that day. So I didn't know what time. I didn't know what time to, you know, the club would, you know, the hours it would jump. So I went a little early, and it was, as I was going in, it was a little bitch like, hey, she was on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and see, that's the thing. See, now I'm hip to the game. But, you know, I ain't gonna, you know, I'm not gonna say, you know, I was just filling it out and seeing what was going on, you know, like, for real. So it was a little bitch, and she had a friend. She's like, I was like, we getting ready to go in the club, you know. So she said, can she come with me? Oh, I can't remember what she said, but I know she grabbed my hand. And at first I was like, man, but I was like, fuck it. I just walked in with the little bitch. And see, you know, anyway, it don't matter because there wasn't nobody there, you know. Cause I kind of hate I did that. But, I mean, like I said, it ain't no regretting shit. It ain't no, I mean, 'cause this shit is going like it's supposed to go, man. I walked in with the bitch. There wasn't nobody in there. She say, I say, I'm getting ready to go. I'm coming back. Ain't nobody here. This and that. Because I show up and be buying, you know, I didn't want no bitch to even ask me for no drink or nothing. So the bitch is like, you know, can I go back with you and this and that? And I was like, yeah. I said, we're coming back. And then the bitch was like, her friend wanted to go. I was like, okay, cool. Long story short, to get to, because there was a lot of phenomenal things that happened that night, you know what I'm saying? Because I ended up breaking both their backs, you see what I'm saying? And it was a trip because I'm kind of like, is these bitches gonna ask for some money or no money, nothing. So I'm testing shit and seeing what the fuck is going on and who's who. I'm trying to land a bitch, trying to, you know. So we didn't, you know, we didn't go back to the club. I didn't have no reason to go back at that time. I'm dealing with these bitches and they speak English and I'm talking. I'm getting gang. We're gonna hurry up with this. The following night, okay, I do go to the club during the hours to go. This bitch just stood in front of me and just stared at me. And almost like, oh my God, type of look. I don't even know if I ever heard a bitch look at me like that. I mean, because bitches will try to act like, you know, they not. But this bitch was like taken away for real. And she had a little friend, and they both came, and it was, you know, slaughterhouse. And they loved every minute, no money. So then niggas, along with myself, start saying the Westbrook triple-double. That's what it looked like, because you have two different bitches 3 nights in a row. Right now we're at 2 nights in a row, 2 different bitches, 2 night, 3 night, 2 bitches, triple-double. I was like, it's no way. No way. I said, it was a nigga, my homie in Tulsa. I talked to him. He's like, man, go for the triple-double. I said, man. But I was thinking, because I don't like felon. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, if I go to this motherfucker, I don't get no triple-double. Them 2 triple-doubles came just, you know, on some LeBron James shit. Them bitches was infatuated. And I knew once I got them, then I could get to the money. But I'm, you know, like, man, I don't want to try to do this triple-double shit and all that. And I said, what other record could I break? Back to back to back. And that back to back to back could be not paying back to back to back to back. And there's other niggas down there, nigga, I'm comparing notes and everything. And niggas is paying. They paying. I'm like, how, you know, could I get in on this? And how can I get in on that? How can I give me some money to do this and that? I'm like, what about a Thai bitch in the Philippines? You know, I'm putting my shit together. So the Philippines was super lit, trust me, man. It was just, it's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. For me, when you go down there, you know, like I said, the bitches gotta want you. and you could break a bitch. But do you niggas not understand what it took for me to get her, man? For me to get paid and take it, because niggas, you know what? It's so crazy that's why niggas don't believe what I'm doing, because it's, I mean, it's defying the odds, but I am defying the odds. Do every bitch down here want me? No. Do the super bads want me? Yes. Do all the super bads want me? I can't say that. No, I can't say that. But enough. Enough. You know. Shit. Enough of little odds and ends, different styles and all that, vampires and all. They got all kind of shit down here, man. I got a little bitch look like a little Keebler bitch. She on point, man. So, you know, hey, man. It's all good, you know. It took a lot for me to get over her. It's a song by Pimp C I want niggas to listen to. It's called about Lost a Hoe. It's about him losing a hoe. That's where I was at. You know what I'm saying? With the Houston Rosie bitch. You know, like Pimp says, like, you know, you ever dropped a pint of promethazine, somebody steal your prescription and all that old shit. Or you lose something. So that's where I was at. And I think I'm gonna get into that deeper into another thing. But Thailand has been good to me, man. And I done broke a lot of records. A lot of records, man. Niggas say what I'm doing is impossible, man, but I'm doing it. And that's the only way I feel good about myself, is I do it the way I'm doing it, man. I can't, you know. So, I kind of like, forgot what else I was going to get into. Oh, no, I remember. I'm executive producer, directing. I mean, we got to hold up on the, oh, man, I want to tell y'all about me getting down here, because I mean, oh, man, it's so much, man. I can't, look, I'm going to say this kind of subliminally. This is a subliminal message, so I ain't going to, this is away from what y'all niggas need to know, but I'm going to say this subliminally. I had a doctor who talked to me about coming over here. The bitches that I was fucking with got cleared out. And they couldn't hold a candle to these hoes, physically. And, you know, from what I see now, what I hear and this and that, you know, at all, it's no, I mean, because they no different than any other hoe I fuck with that's mad about something or whatever. And then I guess we would all be mad. But if you mad, It's hard for me to be mad because of what I'm doing and what I'm getting ready to do and what I will always be doing in comparison to what you're doing. It won't be no comparison because you wouldn't even be able to get anything close to the life I live and what I'm doing and what I'm seeing. It's not going to happen. In comparison to the bitches, it's no comparison. In comparison to who you could get with or be with, it's no comparison. Because he would want to be doing the things that I'm doing. If he was smart. If he had the capability. Because these bitches is first round draft picks. You can talk about love all you want, but we know how that go. The holes got cleared out. One had to go back to Houston. I mean, it wasn't even, just how it was all set up. Because if she'd have had her shit, she'd have been in the way of the prophecy, along with the other one. That had to be cleared off and dumped off and put into the hands of somebody that is not of the prophecy. In order for me to do what I need to do. And when, like I said, when I was feeling like that Pimp C song, I got a call from Rodeo Cherry, and the bitch sounded just like Wendy Black. It almost blew my motherfucking mind, man. I couldn't even talk to the bitch. So that bitch came back in the form of her cousin, and that took me out that Pimp C shit, man. But one bitch had to return so we could complete the process, and she returned. And just before departure to this motherfucker, she was taken out of the situation because the prophecy had to be fulfilled. And now we got a baby on the way. Not me and the one that was left behind. But the Philippines. The chosen one. I was watching a 50 Cent video, and there was a Chinese bitch on there, or whatever, Japanese, whatever the fuck she was. And I asked this yellow bitch I was fucking with. Her name was Honey Gold or some shit. I can't. But I respect her, man. She held it down. She said, probably yin yang motherfucker. So, I mean, this shit could go. And what I said, let me see, because I'm finna jump off of that, but that ended up looking like cheap pink. So we gonna keep it funky, man. And yeah, I got Chink Pink out there, man. She getting it. And she providing for the fam. You know, I would need to distractions, man. But that's why she was left behind. You know, because she'd have been in the way. You can't be in the way of the prophecy. And I know this is a prophecy because this shit is adding up and going too smooth and too perfect, you know. And now I'm here. And now the new beginning is coming. And the child that comes forth was in the prophecy. Just like the dog barks and all that shit is in the prophecy. Everything that go on is in the prophecy, man. God's will be done. Bad hoes 24/7. Only thing I'm concerned with is making more money right now. That's my number one concern. You know, when you get to that point, then you know, you're gonna stay on float. But if you get caught up in the bitches and it's for the wrong reasons, they can trust me because my whole objective is now to make money with them. I'ma fuck with them. Don't get it twisted. Just, you know. And the seed is there, and that's what's gonna come forth. I get too busy. I can't focus on my other shows like the Pastor Ex-Wife show. I'm an executive producer, director. You know, had a situation where motherfuckers stole my name, stole the identity, and tried to do a show, but it didn't get nowhere. Season 3, it's a lot of creative differences right now with that and the main character. It's a lot of, you know, and I'm like the creative director, and we've done all this stuff before. We've done everything. A lot of this stuff was filmed prior for the release, you know, and just release dates are all fucked up now because of the disagreement of the verbal agreement. You know, a lot of times I do business on handshakes. It's just one of the times I feel comfortable doing it. But, you know, now it's a situation, people producing their own stuff, and that's not what we agreed to. The direction was supposed to be, you know, always approved. But, you know, I'm gonna try to get the new season out. The new season is more focused on, that's why the title is I Married the Pastor's Wife. Not I Married the Pastor's Ex-Wife, but a nigga really, literally married, that's what it's saying he did, literally married the pastor's wife, who then became the pastor's ex-wife. but you was remarried. It took you getting divorced for you to become the pastor's ex-wife. So that's why the focus is on, the title is, I married the pastor's wife. And the pastor's name, see, it's, just, the series is gonna be great. I mean, it's gonna be exciting. Like I said, a lot of creative differences. The season is gonna be really stuff that we had already filmed and plan to put out. My just concern is season 4, and also episodes is just being created without any clearance and different things. But this season we got a sex scene, it's just a lot of inside stuff, people ask me, was the house really junky and this and that and all that? They just want to see everything, like, how's this show going, And I mean, I think it's better than Power or anything that you could watch. I think it's well done, well put together. Hopefully we can work out the creative differences and we go by the agreement that we have. Now I'm looking at the point of actually having to get some type of contract now. Because, verbal agreements, you trust people to uphold to them, and then you don't, so. But I know my position as executive producer, and I have to make the decision to, hold off on season 3 until we get season 4, agreed on not to put out, because I don't want to cheat the fans, then put out a season 3, but I know everybody want to see the sex scene. I know everybody want to see that, but I don't want to get everybody going and then we don't have a season 4, because really, we have to come to some type of agreement on season 4. Am I going to, because this is, are you going to stay on, like it was the years that everything was agreed to and episodes, and see, are you going to still do the 10 seasons? And, if you go, like, with the other two, like, I have to have first right of refusal, like, I, would have to not be willing to sign you. You could, do that on your own, but people don't adhere to that. So, people ask me, all of the, surgeries and stuff like that, that wasn't in the plans, that wasn't in the script. To a certain degree, I guess I really can't speak on a lot of this stuff, man, because I don't have a clear head right now, but, it's, it's what any man could desire. Or, maybe, season 3, maybe the end, season 4, whatever. So just Tune in September 1st. Hopefully, if not, we'll push it back. Because, like I said, man, I'm busy with my own shit right now. Everybody I fuck with, they got to try to do their own thing now. And I'm doing my thing. I'm back, with the Pimp College, I'm giving niggas the hood box office Asia. So, nigga, thank me later, bitch. I hope I ain't forgetting nothing, man. Oh, shout out to Cherry Chinchilla. Because, see, she hit me up when I was in Dallas, and she's like, come so I can take care of you. So I go to and the bitch showed out. She showed out. She showed out. A lot of these times, I don't know, sometimes it be a trap and all that, but that bitch showed out. She showed out. Of course, I had an issue with her, but outside of that, she showed out, man. But it wasn't what I needed. You know what I mean? But she brought in the Cherry Chinchilla, not Cherry Chinchilla, but Rodeo Cherry, which, nigga, that's Wendy Black's cousin, but who's to know she gonna sound like Wendy Black? I mean, is that really, do cousins sound? I mean, they all got together, nigga, but that shit fucked me up and it shook me and woke me up, nigga. And I'm here. And you ask me what I'm doing, I'm over doing what niggas don't do. I'm getting paid and I'm getting laid. And I'm looking for brighter days. And I'm living life, experiencing, nigga. And it's an upgrade, and anybody can see that. Anybody can see that, and it's more than just taking a trip. Take a trip, you gotta go back home and go back to what you're doing. You're traveling, you don't stop, and it won't stop. Bitch.